If you're trying to figure out how much home you can afford, calculating your mortgage, or wondering if house hacking could make a difference, you're probably guessing, and that's dangerous. What if I told you the biggest mistake that buyers make is relying on emotions and bad advice instead of data? Today, I'm going to flip the script for you. Let me show you the tool that helps buyers win in this market. Hey guys, I'm Marina, your DC Metro Realtor. On this channel, you'll find everything you need to know about real estate and living in DC Metro area. I do property tours, neighborhood tours, buyer and seller tips, and financial information just like this video. If you like content like this, please like and subscribe to the channel and make sure to comment down below. Most buyers start shopping before they even understand what their costs are going to be. And most don't calculate rental potential, whether it's a duplex or a house hack. And many skip the long-term view. What will your home be worth in 5-10 years? Could I lose money? Here are some common buyer beliefs that cost big money. I'll just use Zillow's calculator. It's the same thing. Is it? Do you consider that there's properties that are outdated on Zillow and what that does to the average that you're looking at? My lender will tell me what I can afford. Yes, he will. But he doesn't know that you want to take a vacation next year or that you're saving for a guest house or something else. You have to take the data into your own hands. I'll figure out rental income later. Or you say, I'm buying from now, I'm not worried about the future. Or you're thinking, I don't need more tools, I just need to find the right house. Which means maybe you're not even considering a house hack. But why not if it could make you money in the future? The truth is, all of this is reactive thinking. That's how buyers end up overwhelmed, financially strapped, or with a home that doesn't build wealth. This is where this simple real estate buyer calculator comes in, and it changes the game completely. If you're a first-time home buyer, a house hacker, or a cautious investor, this tool is for you. I designed this tool with buyers in mind, thinking that you want to make a smart decision. And I know that it'll take a little bit of time, but what's better? A little bit of time right now and make a good decision, or buy the wrong home and then 6 months later you're wondering why you got into this home to begin with. Here's what the tool does. It shows you exactly what you can afford. It calculates your monthly mortgage payment. It projects long-term property value. It calculates how much income you could bring in by renting out a part of the house or a room. It forecasts your return on investment, and it has the definitions that are most commonly used and explained with an example. You input your numbers and it works instantly. All you do is download it, save it, and then make it your own. This isn't just a calculator, it helps you make a decision. Now, maybe if you're thinking, I'm not good with numbers. Solve, this is easy to use. Too complicated, it sounds like investor stuff. I'm gonna walk you through it, simple steps. It only will take us about 5-10 minutes to go through it, and you'll see how simple it is to use. And if you don't want to rent out part of your home, that's okay. It'll show you what your house is worth now and what it could be worth in the future with a little bit of appreciation. Plus, when you get this calculator, you'll also get a pro buyer's checklist that helps you walk through any home like a pro. No fluff, just straightforward criteria. All right, let's get started. I'll walk you through this model. Here's the home buyer calculator, and it has the option for rental income, as you can see. So what we're going to do is just go through it, and I'm going to show you how to update it, and then I'm going to show you what other bonuses we have for you in here in this model that comes along with just that one price that you pay for it. Let's go through it. So here you're going to put in your gross income. You're going to enter what you make for the month, you and your partner, if there's two of you, before taxes, and that's going to give you your debt to income. The debt to income is, you could change it, but I would leave it at 36%. That's based on what you are allowed to borrow. Then here you're going to put your debt payments like car and any other thing that you have like credit cards and anything else, and it's going to give you the maximum mortgage amount that you're allowed. Then here down below, it's going to show you the maximum home that you're allowed based on the down payment that you're going to make as well. So you want to know what kind of loan you're going to go for, if it's a 3.5%, and notice how it changes depending on, the amount that you enter in the property purchase price can't be higher than the maximum home price with the down payment. So that number has to be lower than what's in cell D15. You'll notice that it's a check mark if it's the accurate amount. Now, the PMI is another percentage that goes from 0.3% to 1%. I would just leave it at 0.8, just in case, like if you have a loan that you know is going to be having a PMI. And then here I'm looking at the taxes as well. This tax rate is something that you could just Google it for your area. I'm showing you that in DC, that's 0.85 is what it is. And then once you put that in, it'll show you all the house payments that you have. Then you want to go down and put in your home expenses. So you know about what you think you spend on a monthly basis. You can leave these numbers if you just want an estimate. And here's where the 1,500 is where you would put rental income if you had it for to rent a room, your basement, or something. Otherwise, you can zero that out if you're not going to be using it. Then we come down to the property value and debt balance, and also the rent collected by year. You have the ability to escalate. Here on the left, you're going to see your mortgage balance, and you have the amortization choices here. 30 is typical, so you can leave it at 30 if you like, and that's going to calculate it for you. And now down below, it'll show you exactly what your out-of-pocket will be. So it takes the house payments that you put up above, it brings it down below. Like, notice these are all calculations. You don't have to do anything. It's just giving you the information that you've already input. Now you'll notice that it shows you what your total house payments are. And if you did have rent, you would deduct that, and that's your out-of-pocket per month. Then if you were using the rental income, here's where you would put what percentage you expect to escalate per year. And notice that it changes it automatically for you. And here we come down to our property value appreciation. This is where you can play with it after you buy the home. You could go back in and just show what percentage escalation the property has appreciated year by year, and look at your mortgage, and you could see, where you're at every year as you hold the property, meaning, what you would actually put in your pocket if you were to sell the property at that price, at the appreciated value price. And over here on the right, you have the ability to, up to 10 years, show what it looks like if you hold the property for 10 years. And if you rent it for 7 years, in this case, it shows you exactly what your net profit would be based on what you're putting there. So these are all estimates. It's just information so that you know what could happen in the future if you hold this property. So this is the type of information you don't get unless you actually look at your actual numbers, obviously. So this calculator is super easy to use. All you have to do is input the information, and it just gives you, as you notice, the net profit. Of course, you're estimating what your escalations are, and here it shows you again your return on investment. I'm looking at your down payment. That's what I'm considering return on investment. I'm minusing the expenses, but just the real estate taxes. I'm not looking at all your house expenses. I'm just looking at what the property taxes are. And if you had rental income, it's in there as well. And then we have the definitions. I've put together some definitions that are commonly used, so just to make sure that you understand what the terms are. And notice it also has examples for you, so you can understand exactly what each term means. And you have your property value appreciation with an example. And these are the types of loans that you hear out there, just all the definitions for them. Next up is the mortgage amortization table. This shows you what the amortization would be. Again, this is all linked to the calculator. You don't have to do anything here. It's just there for information. And this is the bonus monthly budget worksheet, where you can write down all your income, your expenses. Notice how I've tried to add as many lines as I could think of for you. And what you have here is your budgeted amount. Then you put in your actual amount, and then it'll calculate the difference for you. It'll calculate the total income. Then you have your fixed expenses. These are expenses that don't change month to month. So once you do the budget, just put in the actuals and you'll have that ready to go. Next up is your variable expenses. These are expenses that change with time. So every month, just go in here, have your estimated budget, and have exactly what you know that you spent. And that'll give you your total expenses, and then it'll calculate your net income. So that's the income that you have left after your expenses. And this is where you can tell how much you can save and how you expect to target your savings. Notice I have a section there for the down payment on the house. And down below, I have a tracker that you could update as well on the monthly basis. And you want to put in the cumulative amount every month. And over time, it'll show you how close you are to your goal. So it's just a nifty way of just keeping track of everything you want to do. And, hopefully you find this useful. I just wanted to add a little extra something for all my dedicated followers, and I'm so happy that you are going to be using this tool. And comment down below if you have any questions for me. Smart buyers make data-driven decisions. This tool gives you clarity, and you can make a decision with confidence that most buyers just don't have. Download it now using the link below. And don't forget to download the free buyer's checklist that's also digital, that you can use on your phone or your iPad. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more buyer tips, and if you're ready to buy or sell a home, make sure to book an appointment with me down below. There's a link to my calendar. I'll talk to you soon.